Gemini, and welcome to your Venus love reading. This tarot reading will cover the time frame of September 14th through October 7th or 8th, okay? And what this reading is about is Venus is moving into the 7th house, which is the house of relationships, okay? And this happens on September 14th, but also Mercury is moving into, the sign of Libra. 7th house Libra, Venus moving into Libra, Mercury also moving into Libra. So it's like heart and mind want to finally be in sync, and they are going to be in sync, and they're going to desire the same things, okay? Also, September 14th, Pisces full moon, and I'm actually recording these love readings as the full moon is happening. Where I live, the full moon peaks just a little bit after midnight as we move into the 14th. So I'm recording all these readings as that's taking place, just to really get all the energy of that full moon, because it brings about an end of a cycle, Gemini. Also, Saturn, Pluto, going direct, like major karma balance, completion, out with the old, in with the new. And now here is Venus and Mercury moving into Libra, moving into that 7th house energy. Mars will follow on October 4th. So Mars and Venus having a reunion in the house of relationships, which is significant for your romances, okay? And also on the 28th of September, we have the Libra new moon. So this is prime time for new romances, Gemini, for sure. Okay, so let's pull some energies here. We have possessive. We have power couple. And reigniting connection. Okay. And the jumper was missing you. Wow, look at that. Okay, Gemini. So, those of you, and those of you in commitments, listen. This reading definitely could resonate and apply because of this. Where you and your partner have been just butting heads, somebody being jealous, somebody being possessive, really disagreeing, distance, disconnection within the relationship itself. I see you guys overcoming this and returning to the status of love once again with that King and Queen of Hearts right there. So Gemini, those of you in commitments, I see you guys finally overcoming some challenges that you've been struggling with within your relationship with all of this astrology, and returning to a place of power within your love and connection for each other, all right? Now, Gemini, the rest of you, singles, listen, it really looks like somebody from your past is going to reconnect with you. This could be an old friend. This could be an old acquaintance, a missed opportunity, an old fling, an old flame, an ex, okay? It's just, this person maybe was not romantic with you in the past, could or could not have been, but for many Geminis, there is a return of this person over these next 3 weeks into your reality. With missing you, they've definitely thought about you. You could have very well been thinking about them. As this connection reignites, I see it moving very quickly, you guys being quite possessive of each other, and like just in this position of power within your love and connection, like almost instantaneously. So let's pull some more cards here. And with all of this love energy, all this new moon, full moon, Venus, Mars, I really feel a lot of like new romance. But Gemini, I have to say for you guys, this new romance could very well be somebody that you have, known in your past. Either dated, could have just flirted. Like, it doesn't even have to be like it ever went anywhere. You were just friends and never thought about it. Life has changed, and you guys might be feeling each other this time around. So, many Geminis, it's somebody that you know from your past, okay? And to the degree of which that connection was, different for each and every one of you, obviously. Greatest inspiration. Past life lessons. Ooh, this person you have a past life with for sure. Disillusionment. sexual nostalgia. And last, mutual damage. Okay. Gemini, couples, in commitments. Yeah, you guys are really going to finally see eye to eye, and what you were fighting over, like what you guys have been in the struggle against, has a lot to do with something you were working on last lifetime, has plagued the relationship for quite some time, but you guys are actually really overcoming this. And despite how it looked like you both have hurt the same, but you know, greatest inspiration. You guys find a lot of inspiration within each other. There's a disillusionment taking place. There's an ownership and accountability of self, of behavior, of words, you know. So Gemini, in relationships, in current commitments, I really see you guys overcoming quite a lot. Like you're completing some major life lessons that you guys were working on with each other past life as well, okay? Now, Gemini, singles, dating, listen, whoever this person, this reigniting connection, you know, it may not be somebody that you've known in this lifetime. Many of you, I do feel that, but because we have past life coming out, that's what this reigniting connection is about. They're a brand new person to you in this life, but when you guys like come into union or meet each other, it's like instant connection because of your past life connection. So you're really reigniting in this lifetime, picking up where you left off last lifetime, okay? So Gemini, some of you, it's like this person, missed opportunity, old fling, we've already gone through it, coming in. Some of you, it is a brand new person to you, but to your soul, you guys have loved before, okay? And have unfinished business, and it looks like relations are going to be very nice. There's a lot of chemistry and passion and fire. Those of you where this is somebody returning back to your life, you guys, if things, you know, didn't really end heavily for the two of you, it's almost as though like different relationships you've been in since then, you guys have gone through very similar things, okay? If the relationship did end heavy, the damage was mutual despite how it looked, okay? So let's pull some tarot, guys. Is that, I guess you guys get 6. Whoa, okay, and that landed right on the sun. That's beautiful. I feel like that kind of, yeah, wow, look at that. All right, so we've got the Chariot. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have Justice, which is the representation of Libra, and we have all these planets moving into Libra, Venus, Mercury, and then Mars joining on October 4th. Okay, so listen, Gemini. There is a victory. There is somebody who is very much going to pursue you. You're going to pursue them, this returning person, whether you've known them before or this is a past life reconnection coming in. And no matter what, it's like you've been on a journey, man, with that 10 of Wands. Those of you in partnerships, yes, on this long journey, and the energy hasn't been the greatest with that 4 of Pentacles. But Gemini, it's like the sun is rising, all things coming to light finally, confessions coming out, commitments being made, going to the next step, taking, you know, the next level. Ace of Pentacles with Justice. Those of you in commitments, this could be you're moving in together, you're getting engaged, you're getting married. Some of you maybe you've been hanging around the same person for quite some time, and now you guys are finally getting committed to each other, okay? There's a joining of energies here, Gemini, and it, you know, it's after a long journey apart from each other, or a long struggle within the relationship itself. And the journey apart from each other could be somebody you know this lifetime, or again, somebody that was your, you know, love last lifetime, and now in this lifetime you guys are coming together in union. Very solid, coming together quite quickly. A lot of karma has been balanced for both of you, you know, through the course of 2019. And, you know, Gemini with the sun, it could be where just like out of nowhere, you realize, oh my God, I got to get back to this particular person, and it's you that goes in the pursuit of them, okay? Or, you know, they could be in the pursuit of you, general reading, so it could go either way. Biggest thing is reconnection here. Reconnection either within an existing relationship, finally overcoming struggles, reconnection of something of the past that looks like we've been apart for quite some time. Again, could be old coworker, old friend, old fling, old flame, missed opportunity, ex, all right? Or it's somebody coming in that's brand new to you this lifetime, but you guys have a history and previous lifetime that you're going to pick up on now as you come into union. So, Gemini, let's pull some more cards. Right, so we have the High Priestess under the Chariot, like what's meant to be is meant to be. Next out we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's been a struggle, it's been a long journey. Next out, the Queen of Wands, so you got some fire energy coming in. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got, oh my gosh, look at that, Gemini, Ace of Pentacles under Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah. And lastly, King of Wands under Justice. Okay, so look at that. You got the King and Queen of Wands. That is a couple who is very passionate for each other. A lot of chemistry, a lot of connection, okay? And the pentacle is sitting in between. Like, that is the commitment. That's something being offered from one to the other and being very well received by, you know, who's on the receiving end, being like, yes, I do want that. I do desire that. I love that this, you know, she's holding this sunflower and the sun is, you know, sitting here. So Gemini, seriously, it's like there's a lot that's going to come to light within you, within somebody else, and it's going to be expressed. This is a couple, a power couple right here. Those of you in existing commitments, yeah, you guys are overcoming and growing closer, going to the next level, taking the next step. Singles, kind of dating, if this is like somebody that's in your life and has been, but you're not committed, I feel this is, you guys have been hanging around each other 7 months or longer with no commitment, and now you guys are finally deciding to commit to each other, okay? Otherwise, Gemini, this is new energy coming in where it's, you know, from past life, it feels like a brand new person to you, but you guys click instantaneously because of that past life connection. Or this is somebody you already knew, and again, like, this is the time for you guys to be together and click and connect and express your hearts. A lot of chemistry, a lot of passion going on here, Gemini, for you guys. So this Venus energy, quite powerful. I see many of you guys being committed, like in solid relationships that are meant to last for quite some time, you know. So you guys are my third reading, and so far everybody has received an ace of some kind, which to me is the representation of, you know, the new beginning after this 10, the start, or I'm sorry, the completion with the Pisces full moon, and now you're moving into that new beginning right here, Gemini, and it's a new beginning in romance for you guys somehow, some way, and it brings you happiness. The sun is shining on you. Emotions and feelings are being very openly expressed, okay? So Gemini, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.